What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at you with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about last night's game when you had the number 8 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels beating the number 1 ranked Duke Blue Devils 88-72 at Cameron Indoor Stadium in a very, very highly anticipated basketball game, yo. Before I get into the big situation, the real issue with this game with the Zion Williamson injury, first off, man, I want to give North Carolina a lot of credit. They went out there and they did their thing, yo. Granted, they had a huge, unexpected advantage early in the game within the first 33 seconds with Zion getting injured. But they came out there and they handled their business, yo. Luke Maye went out there who it seemed like he been there a long time too, man, North Carolina. He had 30 and 15. This Johnson kid had 26 points. They did their thing, man. They went on the road in a tough environment. Granted, Duke didn't have Zion Williamson, but they did what they were supposed to do and came away with a victory. Uh, the whole Zion situation, man. Obviously, for everybody who don't know, within the first 33 seconds of the game, he got the ball. He went to make a move. He planted. His foot literally bust through his shoe, and he hurt his knee. Now, thankfully, it appears that it's not a significant knee injury, like it's not an ACL or MCL or nothing like that. It seems like it's a strained knee, which some obviously it's gonna hurt. Obviously, it's pain. Obviously, it may keep him out for some time, but it's not a season ending or potential lottery draft knock type of injury. It's very unfortunate, man. Prayers for him. Hopefully, he get a speedy recovery. It's very unfortunate, man, because it makes you once again think about the one and done rule in the NBA. Granted, it's made college basketball much more entertaining because you got these big time high school kids coming in. We all know who they are once they go to the NBA draft, or besides, most of the obviously the foreign players, but a lot of these guys who we may not know them that well, we know them now, going into college and stuff like that for a year. It makes the NCAA tournament more entertaining. You got these great guys going up against each other who are trying to win a national championship. Just look at the game last night, the hype to the game, the build up to the game. I mean, you got President Obama out there for crying out loud. It was a huge game. These tickets were going for more, some tickets were going for more than like Super Bowl tickets, yo. These kids, man, I think you gotta let them go to the league, man. If they 18 and they in high school, you gotta let them go to the league, yo. I feel like at 18 years old, man, the NFL is different. You see, in hockey and baseball, you could go. Like, you could go straight to the league, yo. Now, granted, you go to, most cases you go, like, especially in baseball, you go to like a minor league system and all that. But for the most case, you could go straight to the league. You either go to college for 3 years or you could go to the league. These young kids, man, like the Zions and all them, man, guys, you think back on one and done players like Carmelo Anthony, and Derrick Rose and Anthony Davis, all these, John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, it's too many to name that we're forcing them to go play to college for a year when Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons with LSU, man, that year was a disaster. Ben Simmons did not want to be at LSU, did not want to play college basketball. Like, he played because he knew he had to. I mean, there's reports he didn't even go to class. Like, he just wanted to get this year over with. Once we realized he wasn't going to the NCAA tournament, he found a way to talk to the coach, Johnny Jones, to get the whole team to just not even go to the NIT because he wasn't going to be there. Like, let these guys go to the league, man. If they ready, if they physically ready, let them go. And granted, also as far as knowing them, all the great, man, we've been knowing about Zion for years, man. We all seen his YouTube sensational dunk for the last couple of years, yo. We know this guy. We could look at him and see, yeah, he has an NBA body already. A lot of these big time high school players, their games are on TV now. Like, there's a lot of nationally televised high school game with all the top prospects now. You know, like, let these guys go make their money, man. Like, force them to go there for what? To get the NCAA more money? You know, like, and that they can't get none. Yeah, they get room and board, tuition, and all that other stuff, which, you know, is good. You could go to school at any time, but you know they only gonna be there a year. You know, why you gonna want to set yourself up for something that you know it's a 1 year commitment? Now, football, like I said, it's a little different because, you know, these guys are young. They got to get stronger. Like, it's a physical sport. So, yeah, like most 18-year-olds ain't ready to take physical punishment in an NFL football game. But in basketball, I mean, come on, man. Like, let these guys go. Make them go to college for what? Like, for what? Like, you're making them go there for what? Now, what's going to happen is I think a lot of them going to start going overseas. Some of them going to start going overseas to have a little money in their pocket and then go to the NBA. But even in that case, like, why they can't just go to the NBA if they ready, yo? Like, Zion could have had a serious knee injury last night. Like, now I know I know a lot of these players got insurance policies that's gonna still take care of them. But think about it, he could have like really injured himself, man, while he's getting ready, like playing this year. It happened in Nerlens Noel when he was at Kentucky. He had a torn ACL, and we all knew he was a one and done player. I think they should just let these guys go to the league, man. Like, if they're ready, let them go. You know, now granted, I think it should also be a rule in place. Like, for example, say they go to the draft and they don't get drafted. Like, I think it's like that in college, like for college now. If you go to the draft and you don't get drafted, that you could put your name in the thing, and you could take, if you don't get, they should do it. It's 2 rounds of the draft. It's only 60 players getting drafted. What we should do is let these guys put their name in the thing. Anybody, high school, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, foreigners, whoever, let them put their name in the draft. It's only 60 players get drafted. If none of them get drafted, like any of them, unless obviously they're a senior, of course, they could have the option to go back to school or if they're a high school senior and they're not one of the top 60 picks, they could have the option, okay, then you go to a college. You know, you could commit to a school if, you know, you don't get drafted. But most of them, you know, they're going to get drafted, obviously. They're going to be top picks. So, like, let these guys go, man. It was unfortunate last night, man. Like, it's something Donovan Mitchell said on Twitter. Like, they made a lot of money last night, man. Like, NCAA made a lot of money last night, man. And that Zion ain't get none of that, you know. And then if he gets something, he going to be ruled ineligible. Like, you know, like, let these guys go play, man. Shout out to North Carolina on the win. Don't want to take anything away from them. And we just hope Zion is all right, man. You know, good game for Reddish. You know, he did his thing. Good game for Barrett, but obviously they missed the Zion a lot last night. So prayers for him. Hope he could shake back. Hope he could come back in. You know, he could be, whether he sit out or play, that's yet to be determined. But, you know, it's just unfortunate, man. Like let these guys go make their money, man. Like, don't let them sit there and just waste their time, man. You know, like, they're getting nothing out of that. Let them go make their money in it. And these bona fide NBA players, making them go to like, you making them do something for a year, man. They ready. If you ready for something, like, why you gotta wait for a year? If you ready, if you know you ready right now. That's one thing if you think you ready, but you really not ready. Everybody know you ready. Like, you know, it's a difference between thinking you're ready and everybody else know you ain't ready, but he ready. You know, let them go, man. That's one thing if they got to stay 3 years, but you making them in 1 year. Like, okay, just come make the NCAA some money before you go make your own money. Let these guys go to the league, man. Come on, NBA. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have NCAA content, man, throughout the season. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.